Alright, so right now, goal number 1 for me is trying to find a way to get to the white line, and it's gonna probably be finding a vehicle. I don't know, man. I think I'm screwed. I think I'm gonna get completely owned in this match. I don't think I'm even gonna make it to the white line. I don't. Look, there's no vehicles here at all. None. Zero. It sounds like someone took the only one. Mackenzie says Fortnite is better than PUBG. If you weren't streaming, you would get bored. You're right. But that's the point is PUBG, in my opinion, is the better streaming game. When I'm playing PUBG, am I absolutely loving every moment I'm playing PUBG? Absolutely not. But I am enjoying the fact that I have time to interact with you guys. And let's face it, this game is so weird and buggy on Xbox One. We have a fun time laughing at the ridiculousness of the game on Xbox One together, right? Fortnite is just like, is so ridiculous. Too many enemies in a small map. Constantly got to be looking for weapons and paying attention to everything going around you, so you can't really pay attention to anything going on your stream. And the building mechanic is stupid too. So there's like 3 reasons why I don't like Fortnite for streaming. If you're talking gameplay to gameplay of Fortnite on console to PUBG on console, yes, Fortnite's the better game. But if you're talking overall stream experience, I think that PUBG's the better game. So there you go. Shout out to Dr. Soundwave, who did another 800-bit cheer and said Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior. Or if this were actually transformed to Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior. The Soundwave voice. Well, I am boned. As I said, the blue line's coming. There is no hope of me hitting the white line. I'm done. I'm going to lose so much health. I only have a couple of small healing items. Pretty screwed. Ramen cheered and said, what would Final Fantasy VII's remake have to do to make it better than classic Final Fantasy IV and VI? Rewrite the whole story. Because that was I had 2 main issues with Final Fantasy VII. The first was the music was actually inferior to the music of Final Fantasy IV and VI. Because Final Fantasy IV and VI had some pretty good, I don't want to say they weren't MIDI files, okay? I'm not sure what they were. But in my opinion, the actual soundtracks and music of Final Fantasy IV and VI sounded better overall than that of Final Fantasy VII. And the plot. I think the plot of Final Fantasy VII is very lame. There's stupid shit that happens in the game that's not really explained. Cloud is a horrible protagonist. He has no personality. He's like a wet sponge. He's like, fucking so boring. And he's like an emo bitch. Like, I hate Cloud. Seriously. Okay, the main character of Final Fantasy IV, Cecil. He's a character who's torn between duty to his kingdom or doing the right thing morally for himself, right? You got other characters in that game that are unique and different and interesting, torn between this or that path in their lives. Really well-written plot, twists and turns. Final Fantasy VI, you've got so many robust and interesting characters in that game. Terra is kind of the Cloud of Final Fantasy VI. She's still way better than Cloud ever was in Final Fantasy VII. Seriously. Dude, I just found a car. I might have just saved my own ass. Holy shit, I gotta get moving, but I might have just saved my own ass. By running into this car. Wow, that was luck. But then Final Fantasy VI also has, unique characters like Locke, who's like kind of the Han Solo character. You got comic relief characters like Gao or Gaw, however you pronounce his name. Sabin, you've got, just serious characters, but, like Cyan or Cian. Again, I don't know how to pronounce their names because no one ever said these names, just you're reading them and trying to figure out the pronunciations. But, Final Fantasy VII had the opportunity to not only improve upon the graphics and stuff like that, but also to have one of the most robust, stories and character writing ever, and it didn't. It kind of like did a lot of shitty jobs on a lot of the character development in the game, and that's really one of the reasons why I don't like Final Fantasy VII so much. I'm not saying Final Fantasy VII is a bad game, it's not. I just think the game's way overhyped for what it is, that the previous Final Fantasies were actually way better. In particular, if you're looking for a great story, Final Fantasy IV and VI, the stories of those games are way better than 7. Way better. If I didn't have to hit this fucking stupid hilly area, I would have gotten out of there in time. But I got fucked by the stupid hills. Look, the hills are fucking me. Alright, the good news is, I'm okay. I'll just take an energy drink here. Mr. Swaggins, cheers. Would you like another The Darkness game? I thought The Darkness 2 was good. Yeah, I really liked The Darkness 2 when I played it. Again, that's a case of a game. The gunplay was good, but the plot was really interesting. And that's what made that game good, in my opinion, the plot. It's not always just about improving the graphics or the core gameplay mechanics, but also the story. And that's why I think the story of Final Fantasy VII kind of ruined the game. I don't like the story of that game at all. Fact 316 cheered and said, you don't think that 7 is worse than 8? No, I think 8 is really bad. Like, just because 8, everything's bad. The gameplay mechanics, the draw system is terrible. They've got a card game in there that sucks. And the characters are bad. Everything's bad. The only thing that was better about 8 was the graphics were way better than 7. But outside of the core, you know, the graphics, everything else about 8 is worse. That's what I mean. Like, 7's not a bad game. In fact, I think the core combat mechanics of 7 are really good. But I don't like the characters or the plot. It's like you want to like the characters of Final Fantasy VII, but they're so shallow and boring. In a lot of cases, just like, I can't like these characters. You know, I want to like them, but I can't. They're too poorly written. Nick just cheered. He said, I found a YouTube Let's Play channel where the host is an AI resembling a Japanese anime girl. She's entertaining and can beat full games. Technology is truly amazing. Well, there you go. And I'm sure that it's real. And it's totally not a person faking it. Someone loot here already? I can't fucking see. What's with the camera right now, you stupid game? Oh my god. My car's all fucking wrecked, dude. I got the worst luck. I seriously got the worst fucking luck. I don't think anyone looted here at all. I take it back. Someone already looted here. Didn't loot every room, though. Nothing here, though. I need a fucking backpack, man. Shout out to YOLO Dopper, who did a 25-bit series. What if Amazon hired you to do an annual salary of $1 million, but in exchange, you would have to make an episode of Project 7 every... Alright, I'm not gonna... Stop it with the stupid questions. That was really dumb. That's so dumb. Weapon J did a 50-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Weapon J. What about this insane hypothetical situation of something that would never happen? It's really stupid. It's not funny. And it's bringing up a series that you've been done with for 6 years. Here's a nice pertinent question for your stream. It is not. It is a stupid question. I'm sorry. Do better. You could do better than that. Well, this place is fucking empty. Ugh. Olivisaurus did another cheers. It actually looked up things to do in Seattle. One of them is Chihuly Garden. Yes, Chihuly Gardens is a blown glass museum. This is the guy who made them. His name is Chihuly. And it is amazing. It's not really... Well, there is a real garden with all these blown glass sculptures. But then there's also... there's also an indoor exhibits as well that are really, really nice. Yeah, Chihuly Gardens is cool, man. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You should check that out. Yes, and Nick did a troll cheer and said, will you do a Project 8 sequel? Yes, of course. Because, you know, if I ever do a video series, it either has to only be called Project 7 or Project 8. I swear to God, people on the internet are some of the most, like, dogged... They have to hound these things. Project 7. Dude, I haven't done a single thing with Project 7. Released a single thing about it since 2012. And it was, what, 2014? No, 2015 was the year when I thought I would do a trailer for it, and I never did, okay? 3 years. I've had no intention of doing anything with Project 7. People still fucking bring it up. It's like, God, can't you fucking move on? What is your problem? People seriously just can't give shit up. Like, come on, man. No, Nick, I totally realized you were joking. I said you were. I said it was like a trollish cheer. But thank you for another cheer. Alright. But it's so ridiculous. Saying something about Project 7. Like, what the fuck, man? Project 7? You people really live in the past. Good lord, man. But then again, it's like I said, people think that if you say one thing on the internet, it's absolute, right? I said this thing in 2010. It obviously means that in 2018, it still holds true, right? Nothing's changed between then and now. Okay. Again, it's the mentality of a child where, like, nothing ever changes. The world is black and white 100% of the time. Like, good lord. Like, if you really think that you're gonna have a hard time in life, dude. Mr. Swaggins Cheers said, I don't understand why people like to hate on ASMR. You need to know the fundamentals to appreciate it. It's only weird if you watch your same gender do it. DSP doing ASMR sub-goal for the ladies. I don't even understand it. Like, why is me whispering or talking at a low volume something that people would want to hear? I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's very confusing. Very confusing. Well, oh my god, dude, this is the worst map layout ever. We're all going to be at the entrance to Military Island. We're going to be crammed into this tiny little spot. Not good. I'm pretty boned. I'm gonna get killed because I don't even... Oh my god, someone died in the doorway. What the fuck? Someone died in the doorway of this building. What the fuck? I think they fused with the building at the beginning of the match. I think when they were falling in, they were drifting in, right? They probably got killed by the map, or the stupid glitching map or something. Nothing good here. Yeah, because this isn't looted. Dude, I need a fucking backpack. Why can't I find backpacks today? Nick says I should hide under the bridge. And Ramen says, what would you like to see from a new Mario and Zelda games? I think Nintendo's on the right track. I think finally, after so many years, they finally started innovating. Like, both Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild both had things that were more modernized, things that were more revolutionary for Nintendo, right? They're finally doing things right when it comes to gaming. So, honestly, I have no complaints in regards to the arena of what Nintendo's been doing recently game-wise. I think they're doing a good job. I don't think they need to innovate anymore. I think they just got to keep the path of what they got now. Alright.